Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making pasta and lentil soup, and this recipe comes from central Italy, where the dishes are drawn from a peasant heritage, which is in the south, to more sophisticated style, which is in the north. Well, at least I understand what the peasant style of this dish is because the ingredients are quite simple and it's easy to make. But sophisticated style of this dish is that all the ingredients are the same size. Let's get started. To make this soup, you will need 1 cup of either green or brown lentils, and pick through them just to make sure there are no bad ones. You also will need 1 cup of soup pasta, which is a very small pasta, and there are different kinds that you could choose from. The one I'm using in the soup, in my soup today, is called Ditalini. They're like little tiny tubes, or you could use Pastina pasta or even Orzo. In order to have your lentils cook faster, you need to soak them. So just put the lentils in the container, pour some water, and then soak them for at least 2 or 3 hours. And after that, they're gonna look like this. So your brown lentils pretty much became a green ones. And 1 cup of lentils became 2 cups of lentils. We need some veggies for our soup, and it's gonna be 1 cup of onion chopped into cubes to match our soup pasta, 1 cup of celery cut into cubes, and 1 cup of carrots. But of course you can make this soup all vegetarian and just saute your vegetables in olive oil and then add some vegetable stock. But in the original recipe there is some meat that's used, and it's a cured meat. So we will need 250 grams of ham cut into cubes, and also about 200 grams of bacon cut into cubes. And it's much easier to cut bacon into cubes or whatever shape you like if it is slightly frozen. We will also need 1 teaspoon of fresh oregano, but if you don't have oregano you could use thyme or both, or just use a dried one, whichever one you have in your pantry, but I think it gives it a nice flavor to our soup. And then I had to run outside to get some fresh parsley because that's the only herb that survived in my herb garden after a couple days of very cold weather we had here. So give it a rough chop and set it aside. We also will need 9 cups of chicken stock, or you could use vegetable stock, or for more intense flavor you can use beef stock. We also will need 5 tablespoons of olive oil, either virgin one or cooking one, 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and of course salt to taste. To make this soup I'm using 7-quart cast iron pot, to which we're gonna add our olive oil, and I'm using extra virgin olive oil. Then we're gonna add our bacon, and we have to crispen it up a little bit, not to the point when it gets like really blackened, but just kind of brownish. Plus the drippings from our bacon will combine with our olive oil and give our soup a very good taste. Then add your ham, and you can use any kind of ham you like. You could use Parma ham, ring ham, or even Canadian bacon, but or the flavor of the ham that you enjoy the most. Then we're gonna add the onions, and we're gonna start cooking the onions. And the onions have to get soft before we start adding our other vegetables, as our celery and carrots. And we're gonna combine it all and cook for about 5 minutes until the vegetables get a little bit tender, like that. And it's time to add our lentils, which is gonna combine them with everything that we have in the pot. And the tip here for you, do not add salt to your lentils. Add salt at the end, or almost at the end, because the lentils have to soften up and using the salt will prevent them to soften up, and it will take just a little bit longer to cook them. Then we're gonna add our oregano, fresh oregano, and half of our fresh herbs. Then just mix it, and it's time to get our chicken broth in, and then you're gonna mix it and see what the consistency is, because remember, we still have to add the pasta. We're gonna cook this for about 1 hour, and at this point your lentils are done and your soup is done. So now we're gonna season it. We're gonna add the salt and the pepper to our soup, taste it in between, and add more seasoning if we need to. And then we're gonna add our pasta, and look at the directions on your package. Like my pasta takes 10 minutes or 8 minutes to cook. You wanna undercook it a little bit, because the soup is gonna stand for 5 minutes and the pasta will cook if it didn't during the cooking time. Then we're gonna add the remainder of our fresh herbs, close the lid, turn off the heat, and let the soup stand for at least 5 minutes, and then you're ready to serve it. Serve your soup with some rustic Italian bread and some more fresh herbs, and enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.